all go for the first Friday of 2020. Yay for that. And Corey gives it a little hand clap. We love Corey Fagan. And you know, you all do such great work in the community, just providing a platform for local artists and also just bringing the community together in such a great way. And Corey Fagan, of course, our friend of the show, tell us about the first Friday of 2020. So Corey, you have to tell us about the theme and all the goodness that goes along with it. But before we get to that, we have some other introductions that we must make as well, right?
We do. We have Amy Viella here with us. And Renee Spellman. We're excited. They're our special guests for First Friday.
Excellent.
Yes.
And so Amy, just to get her correct title, she is the state co-chair of Birdie 2020. And also Renee Spellman is National Deputy Director for the Bernie Sanders campaign as well. So we have a lot of political activity here in Nevada. That's no secret, obviously. So Corey, let's talk about First Friday and what you guys have planned.
The theme is Roar.
Oh,
so we're roaring in the 20s,
yes.
right? Roaring in with powerful voices and powerful movements.
Absolutely.
You know, we don't endorse any particular candidates at First Friday, but we are all inclusive, and you know, we're here to educate and elevate our artists this year. That's really what we're doing. We've changed the footprint a little bit.
Okay.
So we have a beautiful art walk. We're changing the lighting. We're elevating the experience. And our community outreach this year is our focus.
Hey,
so
taking it
so
to the
excited.
next level. Let's elevate it, right?
Let's elevate.
Hey,
let's roar.
Let's roar. Roaring into the 20s. It's so funny to hear that because you think of like the 1920s, but it's the 2020s.
It's 2020s.
If you can believe that, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's kind of bring our other guests into the conversation here. Now, we know that we're just 51 days and counting from the Nevada Democratic Caucus, so obviously that's going to bring a lot of political activity here to our community. So, Amy, let's talk a little bit about kind of what you guys are doing on the ground and the message that you want to get out to our viewers today.
Well, we are in full swing. We have over 100 staffers on the ground. We have tremendous support. We are doing caucus trainings. We are staffing up, making sure that we are able to reach out to people where they are. Right now, we have a number of different events happening, and we're happy to be at First Friday because it is a way for our campaign to actually go where Nevadans are and making sure we're reaching out to the community.
And that's the point. I think regardless of who you ultimately are voting for, or you know, whether Bernie Sanders is your guy, or whoever is on your ticket, that's important to get out and get the information that you need so that you can make an informed decision when it comes to the 2020 election. And that's where we bring Renee too into this conversation. Now, obviously, you're handling at the national level, but what are you seeing here in Nevada in terms of, you know, what you all want to do in terms of connecting with voters here?
This is an incredibly strong time for the campaign. We were so proud over the last 24 hours to announce incredible numbers. We have more than 5 million people, or 5 million donations coming into the campaign, which included 300,000 new donations recently. That's showing incredible strength, new people coming into the political process, and that's what Nevada is all about. Particularly with caucusing, but also just in general, we're trying to bring new people into the process. We're taking the ambitious path to the nomination, and that means focusing on people that are a little bit more marginalized, a little bit less engaged in the political process, and like Amy said, meeting people where they are. And that's why we're so excited to be at First Friday today.
And tell them who's coming. Who are we bringing tonight?
Absolutely. So we have a political revolution, but also a cultural celebration. Because we understand that artists and cultural leaders and young people are always at the forefront of social change. So we're so excited to have our national surrogates like Jason Mraz performing tonight.
Oh, wow.
He'll be headlining.
Big names coming in there. Okay.
Jason will be on at 8 p.m. on the main stage, the Bernie 2020 main stage tonight, followed by the Mowgli's, an amazing rock band, at 9 p.m. We also have local artists like Dark Black and Dusty Sunshine earlier in the night if you come early.
Okay, so you're not only getting great artists, you're getting informed at the same time. So it's just a little hodgepodge of everything at First Friday. Of course, Corey and her crew never disappoint as we're roaring into the 20s. So again, we are so pleased to roll out our First Friday of 2020. Exciting, right? Amy, Renee, we appreciate you being here and appreciate you getting your messaging out as well. And as Corey mentioned, we don't endorse any one particular candidate, but we think it's so important that if the candidates have a message, that First Friday provides a platform to get the message out so that you Nevadans can make the right choice when it comes to 2020. That's so important. I just want to bring somebody in. Come over here, sweetheart. I want to bring Corey's daughter in. She's such a sweetheart. She always comes and visit us, so we get her a little FaceTime. She's so smart. She starts schools on Monday, but she always comes by for the interviews, so we just wanted to say hi to her too. Okay, let's go ahead and send it over to Heather.